Welcome to the version of Let's Play Farming Simulator 2013 on Central Kansas. Sorry, that felt like it needed to be done. Alright, so we got a couple things going on today. We got the John Deere S690i. He is currently harvesting some barley. So he's not quite finished yet. As you can see, he's got a little bit left there. We started that last time and we haven't quite finished it yet. So I figured, well, I probably should finish that. As you see, I kind of failed. I didn't quite get it all done, but I tried. So we have this field over here as well. Now this is something that I asked in the comments last time around to see what people had to say about this. Some people said yes, some people said no. So there's mixed reactions about this particular situation, and of course I mean plowing up this area right here. As I mentioned, there is another area we can get grass from, so it's not a big deal, or hay, whatever you call it. So not a huge deal, but it is a controversial issue, let's say. As controversial as Farming Simulator gets, I guess. Alright, so I'm actually going to go ahead and plow this field, because that's what a farmer would do, I guess. He would plow the field if he needed to start to break new ground, so to speak. I know we didn't buy it, but something different. We don't do, haven't done much plowing, so I'm going to go ahead and, oh man. Oh, what was that? Hire the worker? Whoosh. That's not what I wanted at all. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to try and course play this, by the way. I'm curious as to how this is going to work, and I'm going to allow create fields. I'm going to slow them down to, I don't know, 5. Let's say 6. And we're just going to test this out, because I have never used this with course play before. So I'm kind of curious. It should work. I don't see why it wouldn't. He's probably going to do a better job. I'm just curious whether he turns around or not at the end. That's what I'm really curious about. So we're going to go ahead and plow this field up and make it into something. Some people suggested that we use it as a... as you know what. No, some people suggest we use it as a cornfield for silage, which is an interesting idea. Definitely doable. Is he going to rotate it? No, I didn't think so. That would have been a little too cool if he actually rotated and everything. He's going to miss a little bit, but he'll definitely get it done in a more timely fashion. He won't miss anything like I would. Anyway, so yeah, people had a lot to say about the last time I plowed. This guy doesn't turn it though. It's kind of unfortunate. I thought he would, but oh well. So we're gonna have to deal with that. As you can see, he doesn't turn the plow, unfortunately. So, as I discovered, basically in this situation, it doesn't matter which way I would turn it, as long as it was always this. I don't think it would make a difference in this scenario because I always be turning it in the same direction. Or folding it over. So in this case, if I was going this particular way, I'd always go that way kind of idea. At least that's my understanding. Some people were saying it had to put the wheel right in the back here in the furrow. So in that case, so in this case, what it would be is, how would that work out? Let's just think here. Yeah, so he's going to turn around and it won't be in the furrow. Or is he? What's he doing? I'm just going to let this guy do his thing. I'm just curious as to how this is going to turn out. I feel it's going to turn out miserably, but we can always go back and touch up the... What is he doing? Touch up the things mistakes he makes in the end. So yeah, in this case, what people were saying is the wheel on this side should actually be over here on the right-hand side at this point now. Which makes sense, right? He's not missing any. Anyways, we're going to let that guy do his thing. He will do something. We're not sure yet. Some people suggested that I do this, but I actually go into Giants Editor and do it. I could, but that's more Farming Simulator-ish like, I guess. Alright. This guy's almost finished. Alright. Nope. We have this guy right here. Let's bring up the HUD again. We have 212,000 liters of barley that we can sell. There's no great demand or anything going on right now for it. Let's just double check. Nope. And as always, I'm sure the elevators is the best price for barley. Yes, it is. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and fire this guy up and sell a couple loads of barley and see where we end up. because we want to make a little bit of money. So I had a couple suggestions. Yeah, I guess you can call them suggestions. Let's just set this guy up here. I had a couple suggestions for various things we should look into. Greg actually suggested that I get the biggest plow possible and use the Case IH 6 Steiger 600. Sorry, Greg, we didn't do that in the end, unfortunately, just because I didn't want to buy another plow. We actually have some equipment we've never actually used before. Let me give you an example in a moment here. There, I don't know why he does that. See that anhydrous tanker over there? We have never used that. I bought it just to show you guys what it seemed to be in the end, but I've never used it. And the other funny thing about this is the fact that many people have said, hey, Ian, you should use the slurry, because as you can see, we have 1.6 million liters of slurry that we can use, which is not anhydrous ammonia, unfortunately. So I considered selling this, but I'm going to keep it for now, just because I don't want to waste it, I guess is what it boils down to. Yeah, we're going to keep it for the time being, but it is on the chopping block, so to speak, and I am thinking about what we can do with that. So here's a couple of suggestions that we had. This is something I was thinking about, is getting another slightly more powerful tractor was one of the thoughts I was considering or tossing around. Where are we here? Perhaps another one of the John Deeres, perhaps. That was a thought that came to mind. Yeah, I guess that really is. Yep, that's about it. We don't have that many other options. This is a random tractor, but it would really wouldn't fit this. I don't know. I don't think Steiger isn't a North American, but it looks kind of North American, but not 100% on that. So, what do we got here? There was something that someone suggested, and my mind is blanking at the moment, and I can't for the life of me remember what I was thinking of. Oh yeah, someone was suggesting that I get one of the Kinsey grain carts. That's definitely something we can do as well. And somebody else wanted to see, I think it was Craft Farms wanted me to see, or wanted to see the Nutritiller as another item that we could use. That is possible for sure, and we probably will have enough money after the guy drops off the first load of barley. I actually checked it out off camera to see if it would, to see what it would do. Is what it boils down to. Because I was kind of curious. I thought maybe, is it more than just a cultivator? As you can see in the picture right here, it does. It does. This is me pointing that you can't see this time. It does use the an ammonia and anhydrous trailers right here. So we could use that in tandem with the ammonia and anhydrous tanker as well. That is a possibility. This is the smaller version of this. Is only a 5-meter one. The other one right here is 22 meters. That seems like a really big difference. Wow. Anyways, so those are a couple of the options that we could get, or we could use. See, the problem we're going to run into at the moment is the fact that we don't have this anymore, and this goes with this. But the thing I was thinking about would this work with the Nutritil system? So that would basically be a way of circumventing that and not having to fiddle around with it. The other thing that's been going on, this is me a lot of talking. Holy cow! It's like been like 10 minutes of me talking. Sheesh! I apologize. Let's just go back to some farming right here. Wow! Let me just show you the farming at the very least. One of the other things that people were talking about was perhaps getting a slurry tanker, and some people were saying I should get one of the Agrius tenuis ones. I actually checked those out, and I have a slight problem with them for my particular playing style on this particular map. While they look fabulous, you have to manually fill them up every single time, at least as far as I could tell. So it says download and sell your manure at the rear of the side, secondary, third tier axles, blah blah blah. So where is it? So if I pick up this one, it says recharge via standard hose. So the standard hose is this in this case, includes in the mod. So the only way that I found or discovered, you might be able to fill them up from the actual place itself, but didn't seem to be working for me, let's say. The other problem I have is because we have such enormous fields, Using this size of spreader, like even the biggest one's only 20 meters, which is a bit on the small side considering our cedar does 20. Oh no, that's not too bad. 20 meters isn't too bad, but our cedar does 22 meters. Now, this one right here does 30 meters, and it can be filled from other things. So for example, you can fill it from this, for example. You can fill it from this as well. If you choose, I believe it can be filled from, I don't remember use. I probably have used that before, but I really don't remember. No, I really don't. Wow. That's terrible. Sheesh. So we can use it from that as well. That's definitely a possibility. So that's what I was kind of thinking. The problem, like I said, I ran into was the fact that for my particular playing style, on this particular map as well, like if I were using the Iron Horse map, which we just started the other day, then yeah, that would probably be more appropriate for that particular map. On this map, not so much. It doesn't kind of fit the playing style as well. I could get it and I could show you, but it would require me to get out and do some things. So it's not. I'm not saying this. I'm not ruling it out, or I'm not ruling it out. But it would be like that's 15 meters. This is 20 meters. So I'm not. It might not be the best choice for this style. Like this is the one I would probably get if it were my choice, and it is, I guess, in the end, if I'm being honest with myself. So it is my choice in the end to do it that way. So I was just thinking about that. That's the kind of thing that's going through my mind on this particular map. And then we could get the Zune hammer, I suppose, but that's the same. This one actually can be filled using Courseplay as well. And you can add the Vogelslang Zlep hose, which makes it 15 meters, but actually by itself it's 20 meters. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about at the moment, trying to debate what we should actually do with those particular things, because it's different, two different play styles and two different maps, I guess. T. So that's what I was kind of thinking about. I was like, well, what could we do? Now, I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying we're not going to get this. What I could do is I could get the smallest version of this to show you guys. Like this one does 20 meters, which isn't terrible. And I could show you that. So that together would require 105, 35, so about 140,000 altogether. And this one does 20 meters with a, oh, that does 20 meters with a bigger tank. Oh, wow. And this one is the recharge via standard hose. Includes. So maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe I'll get it and I'll show it to you guys, and then we'll see how it is. And if it becomes a really big problem, I can always sell it. Yeah, let's do that. You guys asked for it at least. Might as well. Alright, so where's my oddball semi that's not doing anything? This guy right here. Oh, wow, okay, fine. Alright, let's go take this guy over there. So, let me just show you what it looks like. I actually tried it out on camera, or off camera I should say, to see how it would work out for me. And it does work, but not overly my playstyle, as I've mentioned a couple times now. So I just had a thought though. I don't know if it would work. I feel like I should take those roads out or adjust them or something. I just haven't had the inclination to go and adjust the roads quite that much, but definitely a possibility. So we got it in the end. After much trials and tribulations, like internal struggle, apparently we did get this in the end. So I'll just show it to you guys now. Let's just hook this guy up. This guy does automatically fill without a problem. That was not the problem at all. I need to buy a hose. So this is the aqueous tunius, or however you want to say that. Let's put the hose where we're supposed to. Arrgh. This is the one thing I don't like about messing around with these hoses. There we go. Can I put another one in here? Let's buy another one. They're only like $400. At least we'll be even in that situation. There we go. So this is the Aqueous Tenuous trailer. Or transporter, manure transporter. It also, like it says, yeah, you can sell your manure with it as well, which is kind of cool. So this is what it looks like. I don't think you can do anything from the outside. No. That's unfortunate. I thought you could do some stuff from the outside. The only thing you can do, I thought, the other... Oh, maybe you can't right now, but you probably can right there. So this is very similar to this one right here, which does the same thing, basically. Which actually holds a bit less, I think it is. Anyways, let's get this guy set up here. I'm not sure what the X key does. It says side discharge. Or change it to like a rear discharge. Or Z. Oh, Z's for the tires. Oh, okay. And that's all you can do with it. Nothing too fancy, apparently. So let's go set this guy up. This guy I know will automatically work. He'll do his thing, not a problem. And I'll have to just show you guys how it's gonna work out, because not 100%. I may or may not really. Who knows? I may really enjoy doing this particular style, or I may not. We'll find out soon enough, I suppose. So this is going to be, for those of you who have never done this before, this is going to be like a manure transporting style course. So let's just line him up there. That's good enough. Start recording courses there. I might as well just fill them up. So yeah, you can fill this guy straight up from here like that without a problem. If you want to get more realistic, there are some maps where you actually have to have a pipe that goes from here to your other, well, your location. Where the heck is it? I guess that's the side you have to hook up from. I thought you could unload from both sides. Huh, weird. Anyways. So this thing does hold quite a bit. And this guy is just chilling out here, I imagine. Yes, that's what I thought. Maybe I should set him so he vertically offsets a little bit, although it doesn't matter at this point in time. We only have a little bit of barley left. Oh, we got a lot more than I thought we did, so never mind. Never mind. So, where's the other one? So we want 20 meters, and we're gonna get this one too. Might as well. This one doesn't. I don't know if it uses less or not, so I'm not gonna get it. And it's actually a smaller width, so. And this one, these ones actually tend to be a bit faster, only because they don't have to spread the arms out and all that jazz. That's the only reason why they tend to be a bit quicker doing their thing. He's still not full yet. Big Boss did a pretty good job on these. Sorry, I was just looking at it. Big Boss did a pretty good job on these. I have to admit that. They look pretty slick. That's been my word for like the last little while now. Slick. I don't have no idea why. I don't normally use that word, but man, that's a huge curb. Jeez. It's not supposed to be that big right there, but anyways. Yeah, so he did a pretty good job on these. They look really nice. I actually, personally, like the Coke Garant, what do you call it? The blue one I showed you before. I actually like it a bit better. Just because this has this, I don't know what it is, but it has a weird texture or something right there that I'm not digging. Alright, so it looks like you can only unload on the right-hand side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive up here. Ooh. That's going to be the best place. Maybe... Sure, let's just do it right here, I guess. So you're going to set the waiting point right there, and I'm going to keep driving. At this point in time, it doesn't make a difference because we don't have enough money to buy the other vehicle or trailer yet. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a U-E here and drive back this way here. And we should probably check in on our New Holland to see how he's doing. I hope he hasn't made a huge mess or I'll have to go clean it all up, but never know. Ah, so it's perfect timing, actually. So this will give us a chance to... Darn those curbs. This will give us a chance to actually test the system out a little bit. I'm sure I'll have to use it. And one of the reasons why, if you're playing on a bigger map, this system isn't my favorite, because you tend to have to reload or refill it a lot. And I mean a lot. So that's one of the reasons why I was a little... What's the word I'm looking for? Hesitant, I guess, could be the word. Alright, so let's straighten her out here a little bit. That should be good. And let's call that F1 supply slurry, sure. So, that guy, you're going to set him to manure transporter, and he should do his thing, like so. This guy is going to be just chilling out here. Oops, he should have done that. Oh well. Don't know why he stopped, but he did. So as you can see, this guy right here, he's just going to do his little thing. He's going to drive the whole course there. That curve, man. I should try and fix that. Oh well. Alright, so he's going to do that, and we have to wait for the other truck to... We have to wait for the other truck to go sell the rest of that barley, or load that barley there. So let's go ahead and request a driver here and deal with this right here. We're going to want to move him off the beaten path, so to speak, because he's going to get right in the way right there. So we might actually have enough money to... Maybe. We might. Do we have anything else in stores? No. No. I thought we might, but we don't. But we will have a little tiny bit of barley left. Not a whole lot. Yes, sell, sell, sell. Sell. Unload, I should say. So there's, as you can see, Peterbilt right back there. He's just chilling out there for the time being. And he's going to do that until he is unloaded. So I'm going to go ahead and just drive this off the field, I guess. Yeah, those things are... Maybe I mucked them up and that's why they're that bad, but I don't know. Alright, so this guy, he can just drive back here, and we have enough money now. Let's go ahead and buy the other tanker right here. This one right here. 20 meters, 2,600 liters, so it holds. I don't know what the difference is. I'm not sure what it's trying to be. Alright, so this guy's actually doing a pretty decent job. Or seemingly, he's not missing much, and he definitely was doing it faster than I would be able to. As you can see, the way I set it up, I just set it up for a really small area, just so he wouldn't miss anything. That's what it boils down to there. Alright, so he's going to take forever to unload here. I'll deal with that later. Alright. Oh, that's why. Huh. Oh. Game didn't like that, that's for sure. That's what happens when you unhook in the middle of a... Oh, there we go. There we go. We fixed it. So let's go grab the other trailer that I thought I was going to have to be like, alright guys, that's the end of the episode for there. Which would be a little annoying for me. Alright, so what do we got? Field 1 outlines. We want to set this guy to this, 20 meters. Actually, 19.5 meters would be the optimal. And I'm just going to use the John Deere. I could actually, I suppose, use the other tractor we have, which is just chilling out over there. But what corner do we want to start from? We want to start from the northeast. Starting direction west. Return to first point. Yes. So as you can see, this is the Aguios Tenias trailer. Alright. Oh, it's even got a little fill level on there. That's kind of cool. Do we need to hook up the PTO or anything? Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. Okay, we're good. I wasn't sure if we'd be able to load from the side. I was just checking. That's what it boils down to. Wow, I say that a lot. I don't realize it, and then now that I asked you guys like, yeah, you'd say that a lot. Whoa. Oh yeah. That's one of the other things I slightly dislike about his mods. It's not like it's just annoying for me, not annoying in general. Oh, it has to be on the right side. Okay. So, generate course. This is going to be the, I don't know, F1 slurry, 19.5 meter, or 19 meter apparently. So what I need to do now is I need to record the refill course, and this will show you guys. This will be the way it works. So I set him up so he returns to the first point. So this is the first point. Start recording course. There we go. And the refill is on either side. And I believe it's on the side over here on the truck. So let's just, it doesn't matter. What? Arrgh. Nope. Pause, delete, 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 delete. So this is the annoying part because I have to go on the proper side for this truck, or trailer I should say, or else I won't be able to unload because I need to use the pipe or the hose. Alright, so let's turn around here and set the waiting point right there and then drive on. So yeah, because you have to do it in this particular manner, that's why it's not necessarily my style for this type of map. But oh well, I'll show you guys anyways. That should be good. Let's call that F1 refill. Alright, so let's put these two courses together. So slurry plus refill gives us F1 slurry 19.5 M V1, because I have no idea if it's going to work or not. So let's go ahead and let's fill it up for the very first time, and I'll show you how that works out if you've never seen this before. So this is the Big Boss, once again, Big Boss modding Aguios Tenuous trailers. Not a big fan of the color, but that's just me. Although I do have a yellow truck, so I don't know why that bothers me. Alright, so let's get that fired up there. Actually, if you've been watching One Lonely Farmer, here we go. That's that. And that's that. And I should have the option now to start filling. So yeah. Didn't I just hit start filling? Start emptying. Oh, is it because it's on course play? I bet it is. No. Do I have to do something else here? What am I missing? Establish tip point, fast forward? No. Key M. Or maybe he is filling and it just doesn't... Nope. I feel like I'm missing something. Side discharge, maybe this is the thing up here. Oh, now he's turned off. Alright, well, let's turn it back on. Alright, so maybe this is what needed to be done. I don't know. First time I've actually used this on camera. Nope. Well, what it's supposed to do... Let's change it back here. Alright, maybe that was the wrong section, so... Nope. Start emptying. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be? Oh, that's what it is. That doesn't make it. I guess... Oh well. Misleading, I guess, is what it boils down. So this is what I'm going to have to do every single time I want to fill up this trailer. So what I'll probably do is just leave the pipe on the ground. Because this guy is... Oh, he's not doing it yet. But this is how you have to refill this guy. So this is the same thing. This is basically the same way the Zune hammer works, and this is what real life would be like, if we're honest, right? Yeah, so apparently it's start emptying, not start filling. So I guess it means start emptying this trailer. That doesn't mean start filling that trailer. Oh well. Alright. Oh my goodness, we're past the 30-minute mark. I just want to show you anyways. Alright, so he's at 100%. So let's unhook this, like so. Set this guy on his way. So, let's see how this works out. Set up to a first waypoint. He should work at courseplay. I have no idea why he wouldn't work on courseplay, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. Alright, so here he goes. Let's go into the first point. Slowly. Alright, let's see how this works. I feel like I'm watching golf right now. He steps up. He checks. And there you have it. That's slurry spreader. Turn off, turn on. Work lights. Well, it's not too bad, I guess. I don't know how fast you're supposed to be spreading slurry, but we're going at 14 miles an hour. So it's actually using less than I thought it was going to. And maybe because I'm driving fast, I'm not sure, but technically it'd probably be closer if I was down in the 10 mile an hour area. That'd probably be, I think, a bit more accurate. I think I asked this question a while ago, but so that's what it looks like. And actually it's not using as much as I thought it was going to, so maybe it won't be such a pain. It's still a pain to load up, mind you, but... And I think the problem I might run into is so this guy's not on courseplay right now. So... let's just see how this works here. So I take this off. Let's grab the pipe again. It's not that hard in real life. There we go. So I'm going to set this guy on courseplay and see how this works out for him. So he uses just over half. So he'll go back and do his thing. Then he'll come back. So let's just keep an eye on this guy. Oh, that's not too bad at all. That's gonna take a long time. It's been half an hour, so I guess he's done a good chunk still. I guess if I had been doing it, it would have been faster, I guess. But nope, I wanted this guy here. That's not terrible, I guess. Did one pass and he used 20%. So if you do the math there. So that's what it looks like. So we're actually using a little bit of the slurry, which is good. Yeah, it's not too bad at all, actually. Someone told me to press home. I don't know why. I think it just... I don't know if it does something about those... I don't think, but I thought it did something with these right here. Maybe if I go in cab. What do I got here? Activate PTO, no. What does that say? Work light, beacons, hazard lights. Activate hazard lights. Oh, right, those hazard lights. And activate four-wheel drive. Sure, why not? So that's what it's going to look like. And I want him to finish up. But I have a feeling it's going to take longer than I'm willing to wait at this particular time. It's not terrible. Could have been worse, I suppose. We're spreading a little bit of pig slurry. So as you can see right here, he's filling up. And I don't know how much... I don't know, we may blow through it really quickly. I am not sure. It's entirely possible. Like, if we're down 10% and we haven't finished the field, I don't know. We'll see. That's not terrible. I'm used to using it faster than that, but that's acceptable, I suppose. Yeah, it's not too bad at all. That's not too bad. Alright, let's deal with this guy. I was going to move him before, but obviously I didn't. And actually, you know, if you recall, we actually made those two fields together. I planted them between this episode and last episode, and what happened was they happened hasn't grown yet, so maybe we'll be working on that. I don't know, it'll be growing, I suppose, between this episode and the next episode. Let's just see. Man, I thought I fixed it, but I guess I did. I made it worse, it looks like. I think I fixed it in a different save version than I have. Really? I get stuck in that. Oh well. Let's go move that trailer right there, because apparently that is the one thing that's stopping this John Deere from doing his job. Alright. Let's hook it up here. Get it out of the way, I suppose. So one of the things I'm not used to is, you know, I guess it's the manual side of refilling. Like, I'm used to just, I don't know, not doing it this way, I suppose. Actually, you know what? That was one thing I'm gonna, is it in here? 14,000. Do I have another tractor standing by? Ah, this one could do. I'm just curious how this is gonna work. It's only 14,000. But if this does work, I might change a couple things around. Alright, so this is gonna be I might break this into 2 episodes, I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe, we'll see. We're almost at the 40-minute mark already. So he's not, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. He's doing a lot more than I thought he was going to do on one tank, I'll be honest. I thought he was going to go through that like that. I thought he was just going to tear it apart. Alright, so what we're going to get is something I haven't used, I suppose. Not this particular one, at least. I've used a different one. And I'm just going to see if it'll work. It should. I don't know why it wouldn't, but... Alright, so... This is what I'm going to use, the Cote Garant trailer. Now, should, keyword, should work with this system. Because the way it would work is you basically use the same setup as I have right now, except you unload that trailer, that transport trailer, into this guy. And then this guy will, I think it's this one? Can't remember. Pretty sure it's this one. Yeah. We're gonna try this. We're gonna try this just so you can see. So this is like, if you get really hardcore into this kind of stuff, this is what you would go for, basically. Is you would get something like this. You would get the transport truck with the transport trailer on the back there. And what you can do is, let's see here. Alright, now, can you lower this? Is it the same button? I thought you could lower this. Maybe it's around the back, I can't remember. Anyways, this is what you can do. So, grab this, hook it up to that, and grab this, hook it up to that, and, whoops. I should be able to... I think that's filling this up, I can't tell. Yes. Oh, that does work, interesting. So that's the other way you can do it, so you don't have, so you always have a bit of, I thought you could lower this thing. I'm sure you can. This is gonna bother me now. I want to say it's V, maybe? Does it make sense that you'd be able to lower this? I don't know. But as you can see, that's... sorry. This is me getting all curious and going, So yeah, as you can see, this is the other way you can do it. You can have this guy sitting right over here, and then you can attach this guy and then fill up this guy right here, which can then in turn fill up your... this guy right here. So instead of having to go directly from the semi, you can set it up so you do it like we have right there. which is another way of doing it, which is actually the way you can do it with the Zune hammer, and you can actually set it up so you have a pipe that goes on the front. I wonder if you can do that with this. I wonder. I doubt it, actually, but it's possible. Definitely possible. So let me just show you what it can do. This is me going off on a tangent, guys. So you can get, I think it's this. No, it's not that. This right here. I'm pretty sure it's that. So you can put that on the front of your tractor, and you can use that to fill up from the Coat Garant vehicle over there. So I don't believe this is what Big Boss had intended for this, but as you can see, this is the way I've decided to start using it, because we had the money anyways. And I was like, you know what the heck. See, this is the problem. Did he drive away with the pipe? No. So the pipe just automatically detached, which is, I guess, not a bad thing, but it's not too bad. This does drop down. I know it does. It's gonna bother me a lot now. And by a lot, I mean like a lot. So this is the problem I'm gonna run into now with this guy just chilling out here. This does go down. I think it's V X. I don't know. On the other one I used before on the Serbian farm, it was V to make it lower, but this one obviously is not the case. Anyways, I am going to stop the episode there and can stop rambling for now. My name's Iain Robson. This has been Farming Simulator 2013, coming at you from Central Kansas, and I'll catch you guys later.